give you a little tip, a little tilt. A little tipsy-turvy. Now, am I seeing yellow? I am seeing yellow on both. So I am seeing the wheel. I'm seeing the wheel. Now what I'm going to do is put you up here. So maybe, just maybe, it doesn't want to stay. Maybe? That's a maybe, but we're over here. But we'll see what we can do. I wanted you to see what I'm going to do here. Okay, so this being the right wheel. I put red on it, which I'm wiping off with my fingers, but we can put it back on there. Okay, so if we put this one here, which is the ground, which they have labeled as ground for blue, and here. Oh, I got to hook up the other wire to the power. That would help. It's another thing. I didn't want to have power on it. I disconnected it when I was running around. I didn't want any shorts. This is a little too big for here. That's why it takes a minute. Now that should be turning. What direction? I don't know. I put yellow paint on the wheel on one part, so it should let me know. If I reverse this and put the white on the blue, the red on the blue, and the black on the yellow, it should go in the opposite direction. Alright, so basically by going red to yellow, black to blue, now I go red to blue, black to yellow, the motor goes one way and then the other. Now I don't know which is which because I can't see it. That's why I'm recording it. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other wheel, which is going to be the left, the port. And they're having the yellow as ground according to the plug here. Again, I'm not sure which way it's going because I can't see it. Okay, I did it one way and I reversed the power the other way. Now let me disconnect the power, throw that down there. So, if it recorded properly on the other side, and the wheels weren't going too fast, I'll be able to tell which way it's going, because I used, as it's labeled, the blue side as ground first. So that kind of gives me an indication as to what's what here. Now I want to write this down, so hold on a minute. I want to keep track of what I'm doing here, because that's what I like. Yeah, good. I'm happy camper now. Gotta remember to put these someplace though, so they don't get lost. Because there are sometimes where they will come in handy. Alright, so, what did I say? Okay, so we got the yellows out of the way, the yellows and blues. Now what about the yellow and gray? Where the hell does that one go? That goes to where? Then we have a yellow and black. The yellow and gray go down into this plug. A lot of them go into this plug. I don't know if I want to pull that plug off or not. It's not a big deal, but I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? We got a yellow, gray, and black. Black, is there another one stuck in there that I'm not seeing? Okay, let's go to gray for a minute. Let's see. What's up? I don't know. You okay? I have to probe each one of these. I gotta see. There it is. Okay. because they do go to the plug, so it's right there. Hold on. Alright, so that's done. Now, what I need to figure out is, I want to have a way, I wish, but you know what, I don't need to use that plug. Let me take these here like this. Now, I think I have, well, I'm not positive, but I thought I had alligator clips on this thing. I do. Okay. So if I put this one on here, and I put this one on here, I don't have to use the plug. And now we have version. So now I'm going to put you guys out there to see if that wheel turns. Because I'll hear the motor going, but I don't want to leave this alone while I come around to look. So I'll be able to check it on the film. I don't know if you can see both of those wheels or not, but if one turns, we'll know that that's where we're at. Now I'm going to try to turn the right side, and yellow being black. This may not be, this may be too heavy. Okay, did that turn? It sounded like it was turning. But what makes this go in reverse? That's what I want to know. Okay, that's just what I thought it was. You hook it up one way, it goes one direction. You reverse, and it goes the other direction. That's what I think. I'm not going to know until I see it. But that's what I think. So now let's try the next one. And we're going to go yellow as round, because that's the way that it kind of showed it first. That doesn't sound quite as good as the other one, but doesn't mean much. Okay. Let me take one of these off here. I'm going to draw this all out in a block diagram, so if anybody has to work on this, they'll kind of know what the hell I did. Okay, all right. So I wanted them to know that if you reverse them, that it reverses the wheel direction, which it should anyway. Again, I'm not going to know for sure until I see it. So that's what we got there so far. So let me draw a little diagram here, because I'm going to have to do it on the computer. So that when I'm doing it, I don't have to think, well, wait a minute, now what did I say here, or what did I say there? Because when you start getting into this, it starts getting, you know, a little touchy at times. All right, now what I want to do is put these back together. So we're going to go blue to blue. And then these should only go in one way, which they do. And then I'm going to go red to red, and they should only go in one way, which they do. I'd really like to switch them around so they can't make a mistake, but I don't want to do that because if it ever goes back to the factory or somebody does find the sheet on it, I want them to make sure they know it's the same, because I'm not always going to be the one working on this, I hope. Okay, so that's what we have. Now, that can dry overnight. I don't have to worry about it. Now, that took care of that. Now, those are going down into here, into the board. Now, I want to trace one of them to see where the hell it's going. I got to get longer probes. These probes really bite because I'd rather have this all metal. This is to help protect so you can get into places, but at the same token, it stops you from getting into places. I'm used to the other ones, but we'll see what we can come up with. So we're going to put this on this yellow one, which they're saying was ground, if I remember right, which it isn't. Okay, so it shouldn't be grounded anywhere, actually, because you're reversing it. If you weren't able to reverse it, then I would think it'd be different. But because you're able to reverse the polarity, and in return reversing the power, reversing the wheel direction, neither one of these should really be grounded. And they're not. Okay, so that's a start. Get out of here. Gee, you're becoming a pain in the ass, guy. Talk about the plug. I'm going to need you later, though, so don't get it hard on. All right, now, if I touch these together, we shouldn't get anything either, but let's see. Because there should be. Oh, I am. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, now I know why I am. Because we're using the same power coming up into the switching. Now, where's the switching? There's a diode. Oh, they're not just using diodes to switch it, are they? Well, there's a diode. I don't think the diode. Let's hope the diode isn't bad. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get in there to look. If that's a diode, we may have a problem. I don't think it's a diode, but it looks like one. But again, with my eyesight right now, I couldn't tell you a diode from a die square. And without having a schematic on it, I really don't know. Okay, it's not a diode. All right. I should hook up the other camera. I'll do that tomorrow when I really get into this. Tomorrow I want to put a little time into it to see what I come up with. Okay, so that's what we got there. Let's check the other one and see if they're the same. But that'll also help indicate to me, make me feel better, that that's the way they should be. But see, I can't get in there with this one because these damn probes suck. There you go. I don't want to. Oh, does this come off? Maybe. Yes. All right. That's what I like. Yeah, good. I'm a happy camper now. I gotta remember to put these someplace though, so they don't get lost. Because there are sometimes where they will come in handy. All right, so those are the same. Okay, so we got the yellows out of the way, the yellows and blues. Now what about the yellow and gray? Where the hell does that one go? That goes to where? Now we have a yellow and black. The yellow and gray go down into this plug. A lot of them go into this plug. I don't know if I want to pull that plug off or not. It's not a big deal, but I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? We got a yellow, gray, and black. Yellow, gray, and black. Is there another one stuck in there that I'm not seeing? Okay, let's go to gray for a minute. Let's see. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. You okay? See, I have to probe each one of these because I don't really, I gotta see, there it is. Okay, so they do go to the plug, so it's right there. And if you gotta test something with these, you gotta have, you know, like now, I need to adapt everything because I haven't got these. And that's why I don't have these, right? Because they're a pain in the ass. There's a lot easier way to do the same thing. And I got to make sure these are good before I do that. So I'm just going to leave these here.